Welcome back at 4:12 at the moment. And earlier this week, Wallet Hub named Cleveland the 4th least happy city in the U.S.
All right.
I don't feel it. Do you feel it?
I don't. I mean, both of us lived elsewhere for many years and had to come back. But it's certainly not the first time that one of these studies has put us towards the bottom of the list. In fact, Cleveland has made a best of or worst of list quite often. In fact, a number of these recent lists, we've actually had positive results, which is always good to see about the land.
Yeah, so you kind of think, what's a Clevelander to make of all of this? Well, we ask our Polk Jr. because you know he has some thoughts on it.
Back in 2010, the website Forbes.com ranked Cleveland the most miserable city in America. And whether that was accurate or not, I still refuse to believe that there was not a nicer way to say that. It's one of the earliest examples I can recall of the "where does your city rank on our list" genre of clickbait that have since become ubiquitous. City rankings are like catnip to scrollers all over the world, but my theory is that Clevelanders are particularly susceptible due to our trademark Cleveland insecurity. See, despite the fact that our city is demonstrably great, many still yearn for validation from outside sources, which is obviously sad, but only if you stop to think about it. And who has the time with all these fun new listicles constantly popping up in our feeds? Just this month, the website Travel and Leisure ranked Cleveland the 7th best food city in the U.S., I assume largely due to the Mr. Hero factor. Also this month, some restaurant organization called Toast declared Clevelanders to be the most generous tippers in the country, which is nice, but I can tell you with certainty that their analysis definitely didn't factor in the Avon Lake Johnny Malloy's, where I bartended in the early 2000s, because let me tell you, those people were thrifty. Now, I'm not saying there's no scientific merit to any of these lists, just that when a website I've never heard of called livability.com definitively declares Madison, Wisconsin to be the very best place to live in the country, I think it's fair to question the methodology. And I say that as someone who has been to Madison, Wisconsin, and can confirm that while it is totally fine, it is not the most anything. I think most people know to take these lists with a grain of salt and primarily enjoy them as harmless conversation starters, and boy, they get us a chatting. Just in this past year alone, Cleveland has appeared on dozens of these lists. Sometimes it's quite flattering, other times not so much. Here are some that I found intriguing. A site called travellemming.com, yeesh, ranked Cleveland as the 30th best place to travel in the world, which is very impressive when you think of how many places there are in the world. Way more than 30. Tell you that. Last month, Cleveland was also ranked the 5th best party city in the nation, which is very cool as long as you don't accidentally see the entire list, because it has Salt Lake City, Utah edging out Las Vegas by 4 spots as a party town. What's difficult to ignore is having the pest control company Orkin rank you as the 10th most rat-infested city in the country. See right there, did they have to use the word infested? Very negative. What's wrong with rat bountiful? So look, that's clearly not great, but it could be grosser. I mean, at least it's not bed bugs, right? Oh dear. Good news! Cleveland was recently named the best urban kayaking city in America, whether the haters like it or not. And then less good, Business Insider ranked us the 19th rudest city in America. But who cares what those think? And that, folks, is a limited list of the legion of lists that our locale's been listed on lately. Sure, most of them aren't remotely scientifically accurate, but they can still be entertaining. And who doesn't love finally getting definitive visual confirmation that Cleveland parties just a little bit harder than Des Moines, Iowa? This is Mike Polk, seeking validation from all the wrong places for 3 News.
Yeah, if you go to those lists hoping to feel better about your city,
I know.
It's probably not going to happen. But
as he pointed out so aptly,
how is Salt Lake City a better party city than Las Vegas by 4 spots?
You've got me.
And we're better than Las Vegas by 6 spots.
Maybe they're all rolling down the hills, you know, with all the, I don't know, out in Salt Lake City. It's maybe you can ski instead of go to casinos.
Which is fun. Which is fun. But I would think that, you know, Aspen, there are better places in the Rockies, I would think, that I would consider more party cities than Salt Lake City. But
I would leave it to you to know that more than I would.
I've heard. I don't know if any of this is true or not. It's just rumor.
Okay.